That culture or feeling of being supported is something that I took away from Pierce College. So I'm from Tacoma, grew up here, and when I was in high school I was in ROTC. I've never really been out of Tacoma. Why don't I join the Army and I'll see the world and I'll travel and then I'll come back and figure out what I want to do. I joined the Army and I went to the East Coast. I went to Fort Dix, New Jersey for my basic training, and I went to Fort Lee, Virginia, and then I got stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington. I started attending college while I was in the military, and Pierce College, which was then Fort Steilacoom College, was one of the schools that taught on bay or on post, and so Fort Steilacoom was it, and it felt, it was something we talked about in high school, so it was something I was familiar with. It just seemed like I was from Tacoma, that's where I was supposed to go. So I took a few classes while I was in the military, and then I got out of the military and went to work. And so I went and I interviewed with Tom Dixon to be his executive assistant for the Urban League. Everything that I am today, every position I've been in, every success I feel like I've achieved is because of the foundation that came from the Urban League. I really recognize that in order for me to continue, I really need to go back to school. So I had my GI Bill and decided I wanted to go back to school and get my degree so that I really could finally think about leaving Tacoma again. So I decided to go to Pierce College. My experience there was really good for me. It's where I understood how important education is and what a difference it can make. It was working for the Urban League. I was there for almost 5 years before Harold Moss, who was the first African-American mayor for the city of Tacoma, at the time was a council member. And he called me one day and he offered me the job to come be his assistant at the county council. And working for Harold propelled me into the second part of my life, which is then I got to take community service, learn about policy, and end up on the city council. And still, it's just another level of service, and it's all about giving back. So I got to help people, and Pierce College, Fort Steilacoom got to help me. They laid that foundation for me. But the great thing is for me is that if I had to make a checkoff list, and I went back and looked at my life and where I've been and I checked everything off, I'm extremely proud of the things I got to do, and going to Pierce was one of those things.